This section shows the life of the people of the Jomon period in harmony with nature, using a replica of the forest along with the four seasons. In addition, the historical changes in the forest and in the general ideas of nature are also introduced. Homo sapiens and nature in the Jomon period. The settlement had begun in the early Jomon period instead of nomadism, where people move around several times in a year. Though they were on a small scale, the cultivation of gourds and other plants had also been performed. However, most of their foods were still from collecting wild plants, such as chestnuts, walnuts, and water caltrops, and hunting wild boars and deer, fishing in rivers, lakes, ponds, and in the sea. The Jomon people had a life that harmonized with nature in the deep forest. The changes in the forest. The forest does not seem to move, but it has always been changing to adapt to various conditions of the environment. For example, when a large tree falls because of a typhoon, the succession starts in a small scale. In its long history, the forest has changed due to the changes in the climate and human use. The changes in the general idea of nature. Nature has always played an important role in people's lives. People have always felt the transcendence, we call it the God, of nature, and have learned ideas of beauty from nature, as well as acquiring water and food from it, the origin of our lives. This section shows the changes in the general ideas of nature in Japan, which means the history of its relationship with nature and the history of people who have learned from and worked with it are shown.